Hello, and welcome to Celtic Rose Tarot. I hope that you're well. I hope this reading finds you well. I thought we could do a chakra spread, so how your chakras are kind of sitting. Even if it doesn't resonate all of it, it kind of is an idea into how we can use tarot to, clear our chakras if we need to. So as always, only take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, and let's get started. So, dear Heavenly Father, Divine Earth Mother, and all of our spirit guides in between, please show us what we need to know today. So we're going to start off with number one is our base or root chakra. So this is all to do with your sense of groundedness and your survival instinct. It's about how you're connected to this human plane that we are on at the minute. So what is our root chakra needing to hear today? Can you see that? Just about. That's number one. Then we've got the sacral chakra, which is all to do about sexuality, creativity, feelings. So the sacral chakra. Oh, we're definitely not going to fit all of this in the frame, are we? Maybe do it that way. Sure. And then we've got the solar plexus, which is all about identity, who you actually are, who you feel like you are. We might get another one. We've got the heart chakra, so all about those feelings, emotions, connections, compassion. And then we've got we've got the throat chakra. We're just going to do that one here. And we've got the third eye chakra. Oh my goodness, I've dropped my cards. Oh, nightmare. I'll have to pause it. Right, what were we on? So we're on the third eye chakra now. Is it? I think so. Third eye chakra. Third eye. Should we take them both? Sure. That's for the third eye. And then we've got, last but not least, the crown chakra, which we'll take that one. Perfecto. Okay. So let's start off with where we're sitting with our groundedness. So how grounded are we? We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so water, we've got this idea of filling this cup, this fullness. Definitely, I feel like with the Ace of Cups, we're sitting at a point of we are grounded, but we're almost fluid. So we're kind of dipping in and out of groundedness, I would say. So maybe you're alert, maybe you're aware of these beginnings and things around you, but maybe I think you're on a balance. I feel like you're dipping in and out of this groundedness. With the water, it's all about fluidity. So maybe we're kind of, some days we're really grounded, really rooted. Other days we're not at all. So our emotions might be affected by that. We might be up and down. We might be all over the place. Then what's our next one? We've got the sacral chakra. So we've got the Eight of Wands. So sacral, again, all about this, your feelings, your emotional needs to someone. Eight of Wands is kind of this symbolic in the sense of it brings abundance. You've got plenty of things that are, you've got plenty of things that are thrown out into the distance and you're reaping all the rewards. So I would say for the sacral chakra, that is a bit balanced. You are connected. You're connected to all these different people. And maybe you're not expressing yourself the way that you want to, I feel, with that energy coming through. Then what else have we got? We've got the solar plexus. Solar plexus is all about identity. So we've got the Page of Wands, a man very sure of himself, very creative in the way that he expresses himself. He's very sure-footed. We've got this barren land behind us, but then we've got this stick of abundance. We've got like the leaves and the growth out of it. We've got this feather on his cap, kind of like he's got knowledge behind him. He's not scared of expressing himself. So that's really, I would say, like that solar plexus is definitely rooted. So it's almost like that's balanced, I would say, out of that. Okay. And then we've got our heart chakra. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups for our heart chakra. So I would say that the heart chakra needs a wee bit of work. We're maybe looking at, are we closing ourselves off in some way? We've got these empty cups here, self-wallow, self-pity, not seeing the goodness. Maybe your heart's feeling a wee bit concerned about, like, you're not being compassionate to yourself. So it feels blocked in that way because you're not being as compassionate to yourself as what you should be. Interesting. And then we've got the throat chakra. Now, wait a minute. Did we do throat chakra, third eye, crown? Yeah, we'll do throat. We did 2 for those ones. That's fine. So we've got the throat chakra. Okay, so they've got the Hierophant. So this is all about expressing your learning. So I would feel like this is very balanced because he's teaching these people in front of him. He's sharing what he's learned on his own journey, and these people are listening to him. So it is that idea of you're being able to express yourself how you want to express yourself. And then we've got the King of Cups, a man very sure-footed. He's got these waves of emotions behind him, but yet he is sure of himself. He sits on his throne steady amongst these waves. So yeah, definitely this throat chakra is nice and balanced. I would say maybe even because your heart has this card of the 8 of cups or the 5 of cups, are you not saying what is in your heart, more so what's in your mind? So like able to just express yourself, but are you doing it compassionately is what I would feel from that. Interesting. And then we did third eye. We did both of these, didn't we? So we've got the third eye, we've got the Hanged Man. So, and then we've got the Judgment card. How interesting that those are all about enlightenment, about seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing clearly. Definitely with the third eye, it's concerned with insights, intellectual processing. So I feel like you're definitely intuitive in some way, that you know how to harness the divine messages that you get, and you definitely are stepping into this higher perspective enlightenment period of time. So that's really good for our third eye. And then we've got, last but not least, our crown chakra. So crown chakra is all about where you connect to the divine as well. So it's concerned about your spiritual self, which is so fitting because third eye is also similar. 7 of Cups, so you've got plenty of opportunities, plenty of things that are happening for you right now. And this is saying, pick the one that you feel divinely called to. So we've got here that, we've got each cup filled, and it's what you put your time and energy into. Are you divine? And also this purple indigo color, which is, same here, is about that crown chakra. So I would say like this is calling you to maybe work on that a wee bit more. Definitely in the sense of, because of the ungroundedness that you might be feeling, the waves of emotion in and out, definitely with the 7 of Cups showing you that you have the opportunity to grow your intuitive mind more, but you got to stay grounded first. Okay, that was interesting. Shall we pull out another card just to level up on? Finish up on? Yeah. So what else? Ooh. Okay, so yeah, what I just feel like that is just confirmation through and through. Move in a new direction. So I would say that a few of your chakras are blocked, and this is kind of saying move in the direction to heal those, to ground those. Make sure that we're doing grounding exercises, connect to the earth in some way. That heart, see yourself through compassionate eyes rather than just closing your heart off to situations. And yeah, definitely seeing things from a higher perspective. Move in a new direction. So a new direction in your life may help you ground and may help you see things from a different perspective. How interesting. Okay, well, I hope that resonates with some of you. And yeah, give it a like or a comment if it does. And I shall see you in another reading.